Chat, 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 chat. Hello,
Hey everyone!
Ah! Here goes democracy
More
again.
democracy, bring on the democracy.
Hi, everyone.
It
Here we
wouldn't,
go again.
it wouldn't be a fell stream without democracy.
Right?
Monkey Dirajanxis says Felon 4HD salute Felon 4HD salute Felon 4HD.
I've been gone for a while then, because last time it was fishes.
Oh, it's still
Oh,
fishes,
fishes
but
is still there.
democracy is dominating.
Democracy has been taken over slowly, and there's also fishocracy, which is a mix of
Fishocracy.
democracy and fish.
Oh
my lord.
I just gave me a flag.
Thinking of the fish. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow.
Valerie, welcome everyone! Welcome in, welcome to the chaos right off the bat, welcome.
Like Fish Democracy is. I think that's one of the songs of Death Clock on their Fish album.
And there goes the democracy. Well done everyone.
Sarah 15
Wait,
says
did my
Felon
head
4
patch
HD
not
salute
even go
Felon
through?
4
Are you
HD
kidding
salute
me?
Felon 4 HD salute Felon 4 HD salute Felon 4
Everything was
HD
telling
salute.
me I'm working fine, I'm working great, and now it's like, nope.
Nope.
Ow, 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 ow,
Sarah
ow,
15 says
ow.
for glory Felon 4 swell.
Well, this is gonna take a bit. Ow, 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 ow. See, the
And
fish
it's
is
gonna
still there,
leave the
zombie.
roots.
Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. You know, I'm going to think of something new for April Fools this year.
Wow. What are you gonna do?
I have no idea. Because the throwing the fish was literally... Oh, God, I still need to find puffer fish.
Or go the Cthulhu route. Put fish people.
I still think we should get you to go down and hit you in the face with a giant fish.
Oh, that would make a nice, like, 2 seconds video.
Oh, Lord. I'm good. I don't need to...
You just buy a bunch of sardines, cover your couch, and, like, you dress up like you're streaming, and somebody just dumps the whole thing of sardines on you.
Ugh.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm good, thank you.
That's what we call fishing for views, get it?
Yeah.
Nice.
So how is everyone doing? We have another guest with us today. As you can see, it is Zombie.
Yeah, we brought a zombie in with us
tell
today.
what yeah. What are you drawing today, Zombie?
I'm working on a stamp for my thumbnails. Another version of me running away scared for when I play Resident Evil. Because I started the Resident Evil saga, you could say, the main game.
Nice.
And I remembered remembered after because as I was replaying them to refresh my memory, I realized I never played Resident Evil 1 Remastered. And then I got to that little part in the cemetery where fucking Lisa is.
Oh yeah, that one.
And I didn't know. I'm like, oh, a new monster. Let's empty all my ammo into it.
Yeah, no, that doesn't go well.
And then I look it up and oh, you can't kill her. Oh.
Well, there goes all the
Hey
ammo.
Momo!
Hey,
Welcome
so there
in.
goes my game, Larry.
Good job in getting first,
few
Bravo.
swear words, a few choice swear words, and 2 resets later. Well, actually, no, I gave up that night. I'm like, oh no, no, no. Resident Evil can go to hell tonight. Like, I'm playing squirrels with a gun.
Yeah, it's been good
Probably
time.
the better
Yay!
option.
And thank you for the snuggle, Bravo. Thank you, buddy.
But the Resident Evil series like started my whole zombie obsession with me back in the day.
That makes sense on the name, though.
Momo underscore the underscore
Yeah,
says
and I still remember to this day. started playing Resident Evil in 1998 during the ice storm. I was one of the lucky people in Quebec that still had electricity and had bought my PlayStation maybe a month earlier. And back then, it was the heydays of renting video games at Blockbuster.
Ah, yes.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And I rented Resident Evil, and the rest is history.
What was your favorite Resident Evil so far?
The original 2. Resident Evil 2, the original version. Not to say I didn't like the remastered version, but when I realized that that thing would not leave me alone and keep smashing through walls and running after me, I was like, that's not fair. You guys put a perfect mechanic in the first one. I leave the room, come back in, he's not there anymore. I can do my thing. No, no, no. New designers, no, no. I'm gonna terrify you, boy.
I think that was a thing with the first the original version of the second game, but you had to do like the New Game Plus version, and then
Hello, Fishy.
then it became a thing.
Well, it's because in the original versions, like whenever the nemesis would show up, like you could just leave the room and come back in, and it would be gone. Like I tested Lisa. Lisa works the exact same way. Like when she shows up, you leave the room, come back in, she's not there anymore.
Democracy always calls.
I was getting a drink, and while I was walking to
Oh
the
my
store,
Lord.
someone ran up behind me and pulled on my hair hard. So I turn around, throwing a sucker.
Oh!
Which Barley
I hope you're having a good day at
Turn
school,
back
Fishy.
around angry and keep going to the store while calling him some choice words.
In Siege, those were the best days of my life.
Seraph 15 says Felon 4 HD salute, Felon
Why
4
are we
HD
not
salute.
seeing zombies, chat? Hold on, chat. Let me
Creative
reset
Builder
this.
2 says he runs back to me and starts being all
Okay,
in my face.
that should
Speaking
fix
of
the
which,
issue. There you go, chat. You can intermingle with one another. That was so. Ow!
Fishy Fishy Detective says
That
yeah,
was
first
weird that
days
it broke
are
like
chill.
that.
Twitch being.
Yeah.
I guess that's why they called it Twitch.
Fishy Fishy Detective says
Maybe.
Helio too. Momo underscore the underscore Chimeras says Mama
But
13
yes,
Yuki
how
Bongos,
is
Mama 13 Yuki
everyone
Bongos, Mama
today?
13 Yuki Bongos.
Yeah, I hope you're all
Thank you
having
for
a
the
lovely
follow.
day.
Seraph 15 says Felon 4 sway.
It's beautiful out here, cold as hell though.
Nice.
We got snow.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Fishy Fishy.
Snow.
It's actually been getting warmer here. Again, because we get a little bit of snow and it's started to calm down again.
2 says the only reason why I didn't sit him down is because
Do the
someone
what?
called him out after I pushed him off me.
Oh, and we're painting a Barbgaunt today, guys. There's going to be 5 of these things.
Oh, let's see.
Ooh.
Let's see if we'll be able to get this emote. Oh yeah, I did end up finishing the emote last week, chat.
Oh, the animated one. Nice.
The one for Susan Storm. Yeah.
Yeah, that one looks cool.
And it was already purchased by somebody whom I already follow. Where is it?
Hell yeah.
Where is Remy? And this is what it looks like. Actually turned
Over
out
there
a
and
lot
says
better than I
Playin'
thought it
41
would.
lurks.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Fishy Fishy Detective says ah.
You guys want to see what I was painting
Creative
today?
Builder 2 says I know he's from my school, yet the school refuses to take action after I reported it since it happened next to
Where do
school
I see that,
property
though?
and not on school
I'm
It's-
property.
looking at the
Ah.
other.
Mm.
It's,
Sorry to
it's
hear
on the
that,
stream.
Creative. Sound familiar.
Fishy Fishy Detective says yeah, I wanna see.
Says on my stream, I only see my screen. I don't see you guys' screen.
Momo
You don't see
underscore the
what?
underscore
I don't see
Chimeras
you
says
guys'
that looks
screen.
awesome, Mama
Yeah, you need to go
13
into our
like.
channels.
Oh. Duh.
Yeah, if you don't see the screen, it's because you need to be in the Twitch channels.
X Royals NOX says GTG.
I've just got a little bit more to
Alright,
do, and
Zeno,
this is
have
finished.
a good day at work, and thank you for all the
Fishy Fishy Detective
democracy.
says
Have fun,
Barbgaunt.
Royal.
Smiley face.
Hold on, we'll add this. And another.
My clip. Hey,
And
come back here. But yeah, I've been
Creative
making
Builder 2 says Tro's paper plane into undead chat.
paper plane. That's a little too pointy.
whoa. I like Tyranids.
Yeah, they're freaking chunky. I'm running out of room in the shelf that I'm keeping storage. They're so big.
As soon as I get this
But-
emote done, it'll be up in my Etsy shop chat.
Lore wise, I have to say though, orcs are my boys. Just the sheer stupidity of them.
Yeah,
I feel like
people
I need
love
to
orc.
get you both in the same room with Aldrin and just to talk about Warhammer.
Well, I don't know much about Warhammer, and I've never actually
Thanks for
played
follow,
a
buddy.
game.
Monkey D. Robinson says,
My
"What is the
pleasure.
adorable angel up to today?"
And I am drawing more Marvel Rival emotes.
Oh, is that
But
Hell?
yes. What?
Is that Hell the character? Or what?
Oh, Loki.
Loki, right?
I'm making a Loki with like his soul leaving his body as kind of like a reference to when the Hulk kind of just smashed him in the floor in the
Creative
Avengers
Builder 2
movie.
says, Battle Royale.
Makes sense.
You know,
Fishy
every
Fishy
time
Detective says, "Do you
back
have
in
a
my
Mantis
job, we used to have a
emoji
chat
face?"
thing where we could send gifs. Every time the computer would mess up, that would be like the gif I would send of the Hulk just smashing fucking Ultron and Loki, like bam, bam, bam. Usually, my boss would be like, "Okay, call. I'm sending you a tech."
And to answer that question, I do not have a Mantis emote made yet.
Black Mantis.
No, Mantis from the Guardians of the Galaxy. Hi, Sanders! How are
Fishy Fishy
you?
Detective says, "Hey, woof."
That's Black Manta. True.
Sanders Thaddeus 975 says hi.
I'm behind on my Marvel lore.
Yeah, I stopped that game, so yeah,
Fishy
I'm
Fishy
very
Detective says hello Sanders.
Thankfully, to do Marvel Rivals, you don't need to have all of that.
No.
And it's a lot of fun.
I should probably try it. I keep getting asked if I
have them
play
on
it.
my desktop.
Which one? Which game you mean? Play it?
Marvel Rival.
Yeah, everybody is saying a lot of good about that game, but yeah.
Yeah, I've never really played hero shooters, so I've not been in a rush to play it.
It's one of those, it's not for everyone. It's Overwatch, but with Marvel.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
But I feel like it's a lot better
Creative Builder
personally.
2 says soul reaping for the day.
Oh, you tried it?
Yeah. I main Cloak
Nice
and
one,
Dagger.
great. Well done.
Fishy Fishy
Cloak and
Detective
Dagger,
says not
wow.
into hero shooters.
You know, I remember a time where I used to say those names and nobody would know who I'm talking about.
I
Right?
still don't know who that is.
Says Felon 4 HD salute.
They were kind of cool, but the last time I read them, I'm like, oh, you kind of nerfed them.
Well, they're a duo in the game.
Yeah. I think they were. I think their first appearance was in Spider-Man something or another. I forget.
Smiley face, obviously.
Isn't Overwatch basically dying at this point?
Probably.
Because they released the second one, they're like,
You main Mantis? Cool.
yeah, they released the second one, they're like, oh, this is going to be the one with the single player campaign, and then they're like, this isn't going to be
And
the
then
one with
they,
the single player campaign.
Then they canceled that.
Yeah, and it
Yep.
just became Overwatch, just normal
Yep.
Overwatch.
That's pretty much what happened.
You know, I never played Overwatch. It didn't look fun.
Miss much.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Is that Josh? No, it's Hellside. Hi, Hellside.
Hey, Scythe, buddy.
He's probably like, why? Oh.
Here we go, my least
Sir
favorite part of the game.
Hellside says Sir Hell 5 heart, Sir Hell 5 tail, hi hi.
I really need to add that bot, add that command, or add something like that to my channel at some point.
Fishy Fishy Detective says I think the only shooter games zombie plays are Doom like Skip PLZ.
To be fair, Doom is really good.
Sir underscore Hellside says wait I'm on Cool Cat LUL.
Yeah, a lot of folks keep redeeming her squeaks.
Kynal underscore Lithium says I am so,
So
glad
funny.
people like that sound effect XD.
Alright.
Sir underscore Hellside
Damn
says hi
myself.
KYYQD. Yes I
Like
like
this
it, it's cute. P.
I think when painting these things, you need to have a certain degree of CD. Because once I start these things, I have to finish it because it annoys the hell out of me how bad the start of it looks.
Sir underscore Hellside
Yeah.
says yo Nemi boy how everyone.
I agree.
Hey,
What
Scythe,
is
buddy.
mingling? It's always fun.
We're doing really well.
Fishy Fishy Detective says
How many
it's weird
how many
having so
nights
many people
did
in
I
chat
say
not
like,
trying to
oh, I
install.
should go to bed? Oh,
Fishy Fishy
just
Detective
gonna
says
finish
not
this
used for
arm.
it, LOL.
Just this arm. You know, like
Yeah.
I can see where the highlights are gonna go. And I want to make sure to do them tonight so they
Momo
dry
underscore
properly, ready for
Tameruz says
tomorrow.
hi, Sir
And then you're
Hello,
done with
Mr.
that
Team Love.
arm. You look at the time. You're like, oh,
Sir
I have
underscore
time to
Hellside says Momo QD
just
hello.
that foot, just that foot. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Sir underscore Hellside says
Dungeons are up. Dungeons can be intermingled in any chat. All you just need to do is exclamation point join and you'll join the dungeon.
I'm
I
this.
love that it can do that.
Sir underscore Hellside says Blue you looks like a mouse.
Hi, Blue. How are you?
Creative Builder 2
I should
says,
get. I'm looking at what you're doing. I should get one of those
Momo
handles.
underscore
I made
underscore
mine
Tameruz
with.
says,
Basically, I took out one of the wooden bars
Legend
that
says
you
Blue away,
use
Blue
in
away,
your wardrobe to put the hangers on, and I just sliced that thing in about this size in six section, drilled a hole, glued a magnet in it, and I glue hot glue a little magnet underneath the base of my miniatures when I paint.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. I've also seen people use like cork and stuff, like a big chunk of cork.
Yeah, but in Canada, cork is hard to come by.
Reptile, the wine drinkers.
Kynal underscore Lithium says,
A bit
Joy.
expensive too, cause I think it's
Kynal underscore Lithium says I was late.
well, you can get you know, I don't know if you ever watched Squidmar on YouTube.
No, I've never caught that one.
He's a dude from
Fishy Fishy Detective says Riv.
Sweden that does like
He just Sigmar.
his biggest thing is he painted a goblin that was worth 50 cents. kept exchanging it on Etsy up
Oh,
until he ended
yeah.
up with a Titan.
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that guy, he show everything he does with cork for the basing. It's like cork makes such good rocks and fallen trees and debris.
All of those.
Sir underscore Hellside says
Don't ask
WTF.
questions when it comes to Puppet Yoda. Just accept it. Puppet Yoda. Yeah, Puppet Yoda is its own like classification at this point.
I fear to ask, and yet cannot.
Ask Josh. The next time he's in chat, if you see Josh's corner, ask him about Puppet Yoda. He had me do that at his wedding.
Builder 2
Your hand up my butt, I have.
Yeah, pretty much. And it all started because I don't know if you've ever watched
Sarah
Game
15
Grumps.
says Felon Forceway.
Once or twice, yeah.
In one of their Mario Maker episodes, they were going on about how Aaron made turned Yoda into like a comedic artist or like joke Yoda, and all he did was as if Yoda was doing stand-up comedy. I can mimic that, and that kind of ended up happening at his wedding. Why? Because
Nice.
he wanted it.
I would have loved to have seen that. Just Phil just standing up doing an entire routine as Yoda.
Oh my god. No, we just only did one joke. But Josh couldn't keep a straight face. It was hilarious.
I can't do it anymore, but way back when I was in high school, I used to fall asleep listening to my Walkman, and I would listen to Robin Williams live at the Met. I could do his entire set from top to bottom by memory. Like that thing where you learn stuff while you sleep. You know, like sometimes in cartoons they'll do this. Like you'll see like a wife and a husband like, oh, you want to buy me stuff? Like they did that in the Flintstones back in the day. And I think they did it in The Simpsons too. And yeah, that thing actually works.
Costume probably never.
Now that you mention that, I just think of the Simpsons episode where it's supposed to be he stops himself from snoring, and they send him the tape where he learns a better vocabulary.
Yeah, well, that's it. That's exactly it. It's it works. You could try it. Like I said, like at one point I surprised myself because me and my friend we were big Robin Williams fans back in the day. So start watching the show, and I'm there saying everything word for word. Not as fast as him. Like that takes talent and. The devil's dandruff. Let's not kid each other. And well, my friend was impressed, and I told him, "Wow, I listen to it every night when I go to sleep. I probably learn it while I'm sleeping."
I mean, some people can learn that way, so that's not bad. And don't give Josh ideas. He'd probably ask me to do it at his reception, which is coming up later this year.
It would be revolutionary school. You just bring your kids, you just give them something nice and good to put them to sleep for 8 hours, and they just like learn shit while they're sleeping. We have a class of geniuses, and they're so well rested.
How are you doing, Kite?
CM
I'm doing good.
Says Phil. Hello.
So chat, if you haven't already done so,
CM
make sure you actually do go give Nem and Zombie a follow. They're both awesome folks.
Oh, thanks, Phil.
Oh.
Everyone make sure to go follow Phil and Zombie right now.
And, you know, if we can help Zombie get affiliate chat, that'd be super awesome!
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Home from work.
Did you see that Slade managed to hit affiliate?
Yeah!
Yeah, I was happy for him.
So let's see if we can get another person affiliate in less than a week.
Yeah, I'm just on my beginnings. Like I said, at this point, I'm more focused on building stuff. I enjoy the call out though. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Man, that foot is not coming out the way I want it. It's annoying me.
Did I forget to finish up my arm here? Wait a second.
Oh, Phil, now you're gonna have to do
I did.
a Hulk emote where he's just slamming down, and you put that one next to this one.
Oh god. Yes, it is, Remy.
Playing with
I think I
Remy
would
says
I would
Monkey
make the
Trauma.
Hulk like holding a lily or something. Something very, very like
How you doing, Rem? Oh
I don't know, just the idea of the Hulk trying to do something meticulous. You make him paint a miniature.
no. Enjoy your work,
Playing with
Rem.
Remy says play in 4D.
Although for a thumbnail, for a little emoji like that, that wouldn't work.
I
Create a
mean,
Builder 2 says make him solder a Cersei
it's always like a challenge to make the emotes, and it's mostly because you have to shrink it down afterwards and make sure it actually. I did it again. Did I not click on that?
Yeah, we were chatting about that in the car yesterday, Slade and I, and he was telling me a bit of the hurdles you went through just to do Sue Storm.
Yeah, well, it's because the thing is, I wanted her to go into invisible, but
Mhm.
originally I was gonna have it that she's gonna be completely see through, and ended up being the way I have it now, where it just fades to white and you see the outlines. So
Well,
that
mind you,
came
that's
out
more
pretty
like the
bad.
comic.
That's pretty much why I accepted that.
Like when I first saw it, like I thought that was on purpose. So congrats. Like,
Thank you. I tried a few things, and that's where it ended up being that way. And I'm like, you know what? That's not bad. I'll leave it like that.
and it's funny that you say that it's a mistake. Because the
Sean Skylake
first
says,
thing
"I
that
blame you."
that I said while I was alone, but I was looking at it, I'm like, oh, cool. She kept like the original like Sue Storm. Like when she's invisible, she's all white, but we can still see the outline of her.
Yeah, I was trying to make her even more invisible than that. Like I was just trying to keep like there was gonna be the blue outline with a white outline around her, so kind of like still following the comic, but
Yeah.
it was looking weird, and I'm like, because it wasn't fading out properly, and I'm like, okay, let's just make it that it does it that way instead, and I'm like, okay, it looks a lot better anyway.
Kind of like Wonder Woman's invisible plane back in the day.
Oh,
Pretty much.
see, whenever I see that, I just think of that Family Guy episode where Superman just flies up next to him. And she's like, "I'm actually in the invisible toilet of the invisible plane."
Yeah, I'm in exactly the invisible toilet of the invisible plane. I couldn't help but notice you didn't wash your hands in the invisible sink.
I miss old Family Guy. It used to actually be good.
I saw them live during the Just for Laugh festival here
Oh, yeah, that's
in
true,
Montreal.
They did come down for that, or come up for that.
The episode they did was the one where Peter, I forget the whole premise, but it's the one where Peter thinks if he puts jet fuel in his car, in his pickup truck, he's gonna be able to fly with it because he think he's a redneck in that one.
Oh,
That's the episode they did live.
I remember that one.
Mila Kunis was sloshed after the show though, man, because she had no lines to say, and they were drinking non-stop on stage.
Oof.
Oh, that reminds me, I actually need to log into Honkai
Creative
later.
Builder 2 says maybe.
Honkai Star Rail. One of the gacha games that I play.
Honkai, yeah. My
Builder 2
paranoia
says, "I
stopped
am
me
just
from
an
playing
idiot
that one.
invisible verm."
Oh no.
It said, "We want to access your stuff." Nope. You're a game. You don't access my picture and personal data. You don't need that. You're a game. Nope. But then
Sean
people
Skyblade
told me
says,
what
"Well, I
what
am
it's
broke
for
by
and
pulling
stuff, and I
for
was
the
like,
Herda."
oh, well, maybe I'll play it later.
You how much did you spend to pull Herda? Scared to know, but I'm gonna find out.
Oh, that stings because the problem with the gacha is even if you pay money, you still need to pay a
Creative
ton of
Builder
money
2
to get a
says,
decent amount of currency
"Standard double-decker electric multiple
to buy you
units."
in to get in these characters.
Admittedly, the Dragon Ball one is
Sean Skyblade
really
says, "I
fair.
am
I've
down
never
to
had
0
trouble,
gems.
never had to put
I
a
am
dime
Oh,
in that
okay.
game, and
Jet
was able
Cycus
to
says,
get
"Man,
pretty
I
much
pulled
all
Herda on my second
the characters
pull."
I wanted.
Is that the Dokkan Battle one?
No, the other one, what did they call? Hold on. It's the one that looks like Fighter Z, because I had downloaded that because Fighter Z had come out and I couldn't buy it, but then I bought Fighter Z and
I mean, to be fair, it's fine. That makes it even like more.
Creative Builder 2 says
How
that
much
Sean Skyblade
you
comical
spent
effect.
on that to get Herda? Oh, my lord. Ah, hi Maxwell. I wasn't expecting that. And it started on the side that I was coloring too.
oh, it's Dragon Ball Legends.
I think that one rings a
CM
bell.
underscore kite
Oh, that's
says,
the
"What
3D one,
handsome
isn't it?
kitty."
Yeah.
It's actually very fair. Like if you like gotcha games and you can
Sean
put it on
Skyblade says,
auto
"I'm one
fight
pull
and
away
it's
from
fine,
hard
but the actual gameplay, it's fun. I mean, it's a cell phone fighting game.
Up a few. Where is the layer of fur? There it is.
I've got the hack on how you stop yourself from getting addicted to gacha games, which is having a short attention span.
That
I
would work.
mean, that actually does work.
So if I don't get the rare
Sean
one from a
Skyblade says,
pool,
"What
I'm like,
TBF, I used all my
bored
luck on
now.
Firefly."
Uninstall.
uh,
Creative Builder 2 says, "Yep."
let me...
Creative Builder 2 says, "I feel that one."
Hmm. So far, I've been getting quite close with Girls Frontline 2. Every single rare one so far I've got. Oh, that one gets to stay.
Wait a-
Sean Skyblade says, "Kirukin Douch, I pulled 3 copies of FF and her light cone for less than 120 pulls." Sean Skyblade says, "So I can't complain too much."
You know, Fel, you use Clip Studio too.
Creative Builder
Maybe
2
you
says, "God,
know
I just
what
love
I'm
the
doing.
route list of the concession I'm working
Sometimes,
on, God, I got a lot of routes
if I
to go."
take my pen off, like off screen, you know what I mean? Like it's not pointing at it.
Yep.
And I'm looking someplace else. And then I look back, and all of a sudden my color changed to white. What's happening? What am I pressing, not noticing, or what
Honestly,
shortcut?
I'm not sure. I've never had that happen.
Seriously, it keeps happening to me, and I go to draw, and I'm like, why is it white? Oh, okay.
So weird.
Oh, I have a few, like literally I had to uninstall and reinstall the drivers
Mhm.
because for some reason I was drawing and all of a sudden the mouse wouldn't the pen wouldn't register on screen. So I went to look it up, and they said that's most likely like you just need to uninstall and reinstall your drivers.
I
But
believe it.
there's a few things I didn't know about uninstalling and reinstalling drivers. More I didn't think about it. It erases all your shortcuts. So I go to draw after, and I'm like pressing the buttons. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Yep. That is true.
I lost all my shortcuts yesterday. Ah.
Were you able to get them back though?
Well, I have to reprogram them all, but
Okay. Well, that's
honestly,
fine.
some I wasn't using, to tell the truth. Like, that's when I realized, I'm gonna leave some buttons open this time. Maybe I'll put this tool instead of that tool. And mind you, the more I play with Clip Studio, the more I'm like a kid with in a what would be the proper word
candy shop?
Candy
for
store?
well, candy store, more like a arts and crafts store. I was gonna say Michael's, but I'm like, Michael's, I think if I say this, only people in Canada are gonna be like, oh, I know what you're talking about.
Michael's is actually an American company.
Really?
Yeah. It's a company that started in the US and went up to Canada. Wait a second.
Mind you, I don't look up that stuff when I go shopping. I'm like, ooh, arts and crafts. That's a shop for moi.
Where?
Mind you, their paintbrush sucks.
There we go.
Keep forgetting to do the skin first.
Oh, good luck with that one, creative. But you got this. And let's. Honestly, the one that I tried to repull when it rolled back around in Honkai was Acheron, but I didn't get lucky. Cause I would have loved to get her to E2, but oh god, Gerudo Valley. Repressed memories of the randomizer of Zelda. Didn't bring back your repressed memories too.
Oh boy. I'm sorry, that Ocarina of Time randomizer is why I'm like, nah, I don't want to play randomizers. Nope, not for me. I was, and plus I had just begun streaming, so my rule of thumb was never, ever, ever get angry or flustered about anything. And I was this close at the end to say, well, I have to stop streaming because I'm about to start saying things that might get me banned now. Or that will definitely make so Nintendo will never want to.
Yeah, I think Nintendo would be snippy just for me playing a randomizer anyway.
Apparently they don't mind, or you would have to ask Slade for more information on that, like, because it's basically they see it as, oh my god, you're trying to make everything like way too hard on yourself, you know?
So what version of randomizer did you guys play? Did you play the Master Quest version?
No, the regular Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
I was just imagine the Master Quest version to make it extra hard, just flip everything.
You know, there's a limit to how much PTSD one can handle on a Zelda.
I agree full-heartedly. No, after that experience, I say randomizers are an acquired taste. like a fine wine or
Sean
cheese.
Skyblade says have some water for the fish.
I mean, it could be.
Sean Skyblade says fish is like fine wine / fish.
Fish and wine? No, fish and wine is
Sean Skyblade
awesome.
says fishy wine sounds
I know a
great.
few recipe
I
where
think they mean turn wine, fish into wine.
well, no, he
Sean
turned the
Skyblade
water
says not
into
fish and wine,
wine.
fishy wine.
Multiplied the fish. You're getting your miracles confused there, my friend. Not kidding. And you know, funny thought on that. Like, I have a small theory. Like, when turning the water into wine was basically him going, you know, like if you pour this half bottle of wine to this half bottle of water, you have a full bottle of wine, right? And then like multiplying the fish, he goes, you know, if you cut him in half, it counts for 2, right? Just the people back then were like, oh my
Oh, Remy,
god!
thank you for the follow.
Creative Bill
Welcome in.
says count is 100.
We thought we didn't have enough wine and fish for everyone, but turns out this guy's a fucking genius.
That's a special trick. Rationing.
Or if we go to Family Guy route, like, I don't know
Oh,
if you saw that
yeah,
little
if-
snippet when he goes, the miracles,
Fishy fish at Netflix says, I don't like wine.
Yeah,
he's doing
yeah,
the pulling the finger apart trick. Yeah, yeah, I know, Fishy. We discussed that before, but like, wine's an acquired taste. I used to
Fishy
hate
fish at
wine
Detective
until
says,
like
"Don't name wine after me."
an Italian uncle of mine made me taste some really good wine.
yeah. They say there's got to be at least one wine that everyone likes because there's so many. There's so many different types.
Same goes with whiskey. Like, I don't like whiskey in general, or
Fishy fish at
whiskey,
Netflix
or
says,
Have
yeah, no,
fun
it's
with your
whiskey.
friend class,
French
Fishy.
class.
But I once went to an Irish bar and they served me like the I think it's the blue Johnny Walker label, like the most expensive Johnny Walker, blue or black label. I can't forget. I can't remember.
No.
And that's when I learned, like, oh, okay, so that's what whiskey's supposed to taste like. They go, yeah, what you usually taste is like the whatever the filtering process they use leaves residue and taste and blah blah blah, you know.
Yeah, maybe I should try that. I've still not found a whiskey I enjoy.
Suntory wasn't bad. The Suntory whiskey, the Japanese one, it's a little pricey, but well worth it.
It's probably heresy because from where I am, you drive far enough north and there's nothing but whiskey distilleries everywhere.
And you're in what part?
Scotland.
Oh, whoa, yeah. Well, in Scotland,
I
you should
could
have
just imagine-
way better whiskey than Suntory, though.
I could just imagine you try to drink whiskey from another country. Next thing you know, you have a knock at your door, and
I'm sorry, sir. We're here to arrest you and take the bottle away.
Well,
You have committed treason.
Skin.
Oh, French class. Oui, oui.
oh wait, no, that.
Amuse-toi bien.
Okay. Here.
Is long as they're not wee-weeing in the French class, we're fine.
Sean Skyblade says, "Can help? I have a new problem. I got new books, but I don't have space to put the books either."
Well,
in the bookshelf or in the
that
box
I
I'm
mean,
keeping
I
it.
remember.
Seriously.
No. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Sean, might I
do-
recommend you to Kai on that one?
Creative
Kai
Builder
also
says, "Nev,
has
do
a
you know of the
collection
Canadian
of
Danish
books.
Do I know of the
Whiskey War?
Canadian-Danish whiskey war? It doesn't ring a bell, Creative. Right, I've not looked into whiskey that much, that's probably why.
I think, and hold on, because I I worked in a bar. That's the funny thing, and I still mix alcohols. Like I'll say this, like I'll say a bourbon when I mean a whiskey, or I think they're the same thing. Think the only thing we have in Canada is Canadian Crown, and that's like ugh.
No, there's Sortilège.
Oh yeah, but sortilège, like that's whiskey mixed with maple syrup. I mean,
Final
if you
underscore
don't
Livium
like
says,
your
"No such
whiskey
thing as a book
sweet, like
problem."
you're not gonna like sortilège. I love sortilège.
I love it. We have it.
Kinal underscore Lithium says, "Just a
I'm
shelf
sorry,
problem."
Venom just licked you, zombie.
I've
You've been licked by Venom.
nice.
Creative Builder 2 says the thing where they plan
Also,
Peter
hi,
died on an
Agent.
island
How are
between
you?
Canada
I mean,
and Greenland and
At this
leaked
point, I would have to
Alcohol
say,
favorite alcohol
Oh, that's
you're
pretty
gonna need
male,
some
Creative.
furball product.
Imagine
People that lick me usually end up with the hairy
Agent
tongue.
underscore
Stomach
G
bug.
underscore says, "Doing okay."
That too. Depending on where you lick. Like if you lick my left ear. Well, hold on. I'm used to looking at my reflection. My chewed up ear. That's the one I mean.
Imagine there's a lot of like drinks that are similar in Canada to over here because of the imprint.
Yeah, no, Canada, honestly, we're more of a beer
Kinal
drinkers.
underscore Lithium says, "At Sean Skyblade you can do stacks of books randomly though the house. I do that."
Well, in my neck of the woods, because I live in Quebec, but if you go more towards British Columbia, then yeah, my understanding there's more whiskey drinkers or hard liquor drinkers that in that neck of the woods.
I would love to hit up Nova Scotia because,
so
you know,
badly.
New Scotland.
Now you guys have a beautiful country, though.
Yeah. I just need to go 20 minutes up north and I'm like, this is nice.
That's where the Highlander movies were shot, right?
Bits of it. I actually looked up all the locations they went to. They went all over the place. Even went to Wales for some reason.
Let me give you a shout out.
Freaking love that movie. Never watched the
the
sequels though.
correctly too, but how was your?
Don't. The sequels are.
Please tell me it'll work today.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
It's.
Says, "So DXR
I mean,
DXYZ."
They're not the original.
Mm.
I think that's the best thing I can say about.
I just think it's funny that the Scotsman is played by a French. And Sean Connery, the Scotsman, plays an Egyptian.
DXRK
Technically, yeah.
says,
Like, what the hell is that?
Well, in the second one, they redefined that they're actually both aliens. Technically, or people from another dimension. It's never made very clear, even in the animated series that they did later on. The quickening changed a lot of things. That's why I say just watch the first one and then pretend the other ones don't exist.
Well, little do we know that the quickening was just plot contriving.
Pretty much.
Like they were rushing
It was
towards
just
plot contriving.
somebody told them, "Hey, the first money made money. You want to make another?" Yeah, but we said there could only be one, and at the end of the movie there was only one.
DXRK_DXYZ says my day is alright, didn't feel great this morning but I've recovered.
Yeah, that works actually.
I'm so upset the shout-out system is broken again. It doesn't want to show the videos.
Huh.
And I don't know why. Okay, well, correction. I think I know why, and it's because of apparently Twitch changing something and it broke the system.
X says you know what isn't broken.
Democracy?
It's gonna be democracy, yeah.
Nice!
DXRK_DXYZ says I also
There we
finally
go!
learned how to make Twitch so I was able to put stuffs
And
for
now
my chat.
serving
LOL.
democracy number 3!
You know, every time I look at that that skid though, the work they put in that avatar's face, he looks so real.
It does.
Wait, that's not actually live action? Seriously?
No.
I don't think so. Yay, head pets!
Creative Builder 2 says Felon 4HD salute Felon.
Remember,
4
chat, the
HD
salute
No,
is
at
free.
one
We
point-
salute for democracy!
At one point, there's this 1 or 2 seconds that he moves that you can tell, okay, this is computer generated graphics. It's such a that and even Resident Evil, the later games, like some of the details, just putting the key, like the chain cutters. I was like, wow, they look so real.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Oh, speaking of, did you ever see the videos of Resident Evil 2 where they increased the animation by like 500%?
No.
Oh, it's so good!
You mean they have more ammo or less ammo?
I don't know, animation, so it's like, they open their
Oh.
mouth and it's what would normally be like a normal, like, they are breathing, their mouth like extends up their nose. It's so good. The scene at the start where he's eating the burger is just horrifying.
No, the
There we
the one video on Resident Evil I watched was the what if what's her name? What if the little girl from Resident Evil 4 was Gen Z and she's there like tick-tocking while Leon is trying to sneak in the village and stuff?
Oh god. That sounds like a nightmare.
It is funny.
DXYZ says Seneca 156
But
cozy
in
hideout.
the end, and the video finishes with Leon.
156 cozy.
Leon's looking at like Chris's whatever X account, and he's getting all the likes, and he's jealous, so he starts to make a
Lurk.
training montage, basically.
Oh no.
Then- then the
when it
Rocky
comes to
music kicks
Resident
in.
Evil, I still can't get over
The rock
Chris-
punching.
yeah, that exactly that. I can't
That's in
get
the
over
workout
that.
video. Chris is like
Ow.
doing squats with that huge rock on his back. Like, oh, it's funny.
It's okay. At least the plushies are a lot softer than everything else.
How jacked did they think Chris was to be like, yeah, he punches a boulder out the way in a volcano?
At this point, he's probably on steroids.
What, you guys don't do that? I do that every morning when
Oh,
I get up.
God.
Like,
Nope.
like I have a gigantic
I am.
boulder next to my bed. Like, good morning. Oh, it's gonna be a great day today. It's suspension of disbelief. I mean, it's kind of like when you watch anime and you see like this 2-foot girl like whip around a guy that's like Godzilla size. Like, oh yeah, sure.
I wonder.
It's because of her magical powers.
And then you get Madoka Magica, where that shit just doesn't fly anymore.
Oh, that's usually just for one episode or two, just to create tension.
Hmm.
Because, you know, you want the hero to have something to fight for.
Do you know that they're bringing out finally the conclusion to that?
What's that?
They're bringing out the conclusion to Madoka Magica.
Sarah
Oh, I
says
haven't
Velen
been
4
following
point
that.
bongo.
It's like it ended on like a bad ending. So, they finally get around to sorting that out.
Oh God, I haven't heard Meatball Parade in forever.
Meatball Parade.
It's literally the song is called Meatball Parade.
Okay.
That doesn't sound sus.
I never judge.
Uh, there it is.
Hey, I remember back in the day when I was a karaoke DJ, the guy that trained me would make me listen to like weird ass music, and I would be like, "What the fuck, dude?" And one time he literally told me like, "One day you'll listen back to all those songs and you'll realize how good they were." And you'll laugh at yourself for not liking him, and he was right. Like Friends of Mr. Cairo is one of those songs for me. The first time I heard it, I was like, that's just noise. But then years later, heard it again, and I was like, oh, and I took the time to listen to the lyrics and realized that it was like an homage to like cinema and stuff.
I will.
Yeah, we're gonna give this a little Loki hat too.
I will say though, no matter how much it has like a good background story, I will not listen to EDM.
To who?
EDM, like house music.
Creative Builder 2
Like,
says
rave
"Memo,
music,
how
that
much
kind of
water do you have in hand?"
Well, raid music I used to listen to when I
How much water
did
do you have in hand?
raves.
I have a full cup of water. Creative. How many
Well,
hydrates
say
do you?
goodbye to the full cup of water. You know it's about to go.
Well, it's a must while painting.
Creative Builder 2 says good.
Well, they're gonna hydrate him to the point that he drinks it all.
Yeah.
Okay, I was talking about the cup to dip your.
I mean, I'm not drinking that. No.
Oh, well, you know, I did that a few
the whole
times, right?
thing,
Says
Phil,
Vel,
I've been
How
slowly
much
sipping
water
on it.
do you have?
Oh, Creative, why?
I'm actually not ashamed to say it that I once used like the same glass to drink coffee as to rinse my paints, and at one point they both look exactly the same, and yeah.
Oh no!
That is not. That is unpleasant. All right, I'm down in the water. Okay.
That, well, made my ex laugh.
I bet.
Thank you for the hydrate.
And that's
Yeah,
when I
thank you.
stopped using glasses for my paint cleaner.
All right, I'm gonna get another cup. Second.
His chat just made him drink all of his water.
Captain_Brav0 says douse the dragon Nemric hydrate Nemric hydrate Nemric hydrate.
Maybe I should do that too.
Creative Builder
Get
2
the
says
interaction.
keep
I
going,
will
I want
only
more.
drink if you guys tell me.
Yeah, you could do that.
Creative Builder 2 says Doggo look at Nem's chat.
Enjoy the Lurkino!
X Royals NOX says, lurk.
No, I'm a coffeeholic, so usually when I stream, I have a cup of coffee right next to me. So
Alright, I'm back. Got another
Creative
cup of
Builder
water.
2 says, and just
I'm going to
scroll
just
up.
immediately down it again. Oh god. So much water.
You know, I could do that. Make it like the rest of it. No, you'll
Creative
just
Builder
sit there
2
and
says,
accumulate
Nem, I'm
it.
out of points, don't fear me for the rest of stream.
There.
Creative Builder 2 says, at least you are
Loki's
well
soul
hydrated.
leaving feeling is.
Alright, that's me back. Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to take another 2 drinks of water.
At least you're gonna be well hydrated.
Oh yeah, that is half of it. At least I didn't have my pint glass with me.
Yeah, don't confuse them.
Oh yeah, the streamers had me drink 2 pints of water back to back before. That was great.
Oof.
Great fun. They enjoy it.
you just make sure to have the "be right back" button ready to go.
Mm.
So this way, like if nature calls, you don't have to put her on hold for too long. She hates that.
Creative Builder 2 says, my form of bullying making sure streamers are well hydrated.
Thanks, creative.
I mean, I've heard of a lot worse. Mom, I got bullied today. Oh, really, sweetie? What did he do? He made sure I drank my water. Oh, the fiend!
Creative Builder 2
I'm
says,
calling his
"Coffee
mother
so
right
hydrated,
now."
I can nearly afford 100 hydrated on
Do you
Sunday."
know what your son did?
Oh, nice. Drown Kiryu. Legit.
Kiru always drowns. He
I-
has a drown redeem.
I am so glad I don't have like a push up or a press up. Well, yes, same redeem. The people that have that and have to like, well, I guess I'm working out now. Nah, I'm good.
I mean,
Not a
it's
bad
one way of getting motivation. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like,
3 hydrates back to back, I am more than doubling that.
it's actually not a bad idea for people that do like if you do like martial arts or
mean,
things like
yeah,
that.
yeah. You're really fit. It's ideal.
I would probably crumble after the 20th. Especially if I have to do them in a row.
One of these days I want to try ring fit, and I just know I'm gonna. You know that tendency of where you're like, I can do this. I'm gonna put this to the highest difficulty setting.
Oh, I know some folks
Yeah.
who have done that and have immediately regretted.
I'd be very, very worried that I'd end up doing that and be like 20 minutes into the stream and be like, I feel sick.
If you're out of shape, yeah, that's probably what's.
There you go, chat. Now his spirit also has a hat.
As he deserves.
I mean, it looks ridiculous, but it works.
Hold on, let me look. Ah, come on, mouse, cooperate. There you go.
It looks ridiculous, but it works.
Nah, it looks good.
I like it.
Now to put the highlights and the lowlights and the rest of the stuff, and it'll be done.
Are you gonna do the same kind of effect you did with Sue Storm on the Ghost?
No.
Create a builder
This
says
one I'm
I
thinking
found
of
a
leaving
solution to
static,
making
but if I do make an
156
animated
roots.
version, I'd probably just make the ghost kind of wiggle about.
Yeah.
Oh, what solution did you find for that?
Create a builder 2 says ignore and return later.
I mean, I guess that is a way to do it. Oh, turn them around again. That's better.
How you getting on, zombie?
Not bad.
Good.
I'm getting a bit annoyed with my feet though. But it's the part of my character that I'm still developing, if you will. Like, as since I do cartoon art, like I usually everything has rules. Like from making my face to the body, like it's like the eyes are so big, the and I make a circle like this, a circle like that. So it's what I like about cartoon art. Basically, is you can take a lot of liberties, like with feet, fingers, like exaggerate like all
Create a builder 2 says
the
instead I am
features of
going to make the main
your
line from
characters to
metal to
make them look
iron so I can
exactly
add some more support to the core of
and
my
show a
system.
bit of their character through little tidbits.
We need to get you playing Cuphead.
I do play Cuphead.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
I just am stuck at that. Whoa! I just passed the dragon. What's the one after that?
Not sure. I still need to play it.
I forget. Anyway, yeah, I got stuck on the one after the dragon, and Cuphead is one of those games that. Oh, it's the. You know that level with it has fishes and stuff flying at you.
Oh, with the pirate ship. That one.
Yeah, I think that's the one I'm stuck on. And I still have the DLC to go through. The delicious last course or something like that.
Yeah, the DLC is quite good. Good.
Yeah, no, and in my streams, the game with the coolest art that I played was Deponia.
Seen that game floating around a lot, but I've never touched it.
It's funny. No spoilers, but it ended exactly as I called it. Because the main character is an ass. Like literally, like he's not somebody that anybody would like.
Yeah, it looks like
And
in
I called it
screenshots.
at the beginning. I said, "Watch this. We hate him right now. We want to smack him around and tell him to shut up, but in the end we're going to cry. He's going to sacrifice himself to save the world and we're going to cry."
Oh, the
And yeah,
Skylord effect.
exactly. And some in my chat hated him. Like I remember one scene literally like I don't know if Fishy's still listening, but they'll remember. Fishy literally went like, "Okay, I'm turning off the volume. Give me a sign when it's finished." Like he's that bad. Even I am giggling and I'm like, "Oh my god, dude, you're like skirting the line."
Yeah.
And what was fun while I was streaming that is that some random guy jumped into my stream and he was from Germany where they designed the game. And he gave me a lot of information. Like at one point, he literally pointed out, like he goes, "You know, this scene, why it doesn't make sense is because it's a German joke that they weren't able to translate. So you guys are actually missing out a whole scene here, which would explain everything you're seeing."
Oh yeah, it sucks when that happens.
Aww.
Well, he took the time to explain us the joke, and so my chat didn't miss a thing. Basically, that was cool.
That was nice though.
That's cool, at least.
But mind you, it was one of those things, like if a video game would put a scene from Friends, and people in their country are like, "We don't know what Friends is," so yeah, you won't get the joke. Like it was something like that. It had to do with a German TV radio show or TV show. I don't remember.
There's a lot of problems like that in Japanese games where there's like jokes that make sense. Because like you're saying, there's an old
Yeah.
Japanese program. Like Osai-san, or like one of the longest running Japanese programs.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of anime references that, and obviously barely anyone's actually seen that outside of Japan. So yeah, and also there's some words that don't have an equivalent in English as well. That's another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I have a few mangas here that sometimes you read them and it puts a little asterisk and they go, "Oh, this is a joke from a famous Japanese TV show called something or other."
I do like when manga does that. Instead of like just changing it to something else localized, they're like, "Oh,
Yeah,
this is the context."
I agree. Well,
It's a lot
I
better
mean,
than localization because did
mhm.
did you play through like God, what was it? One of the more recent Ace Attorney games, Dual Destinies, I think. They localized it to the point where the game is set in America,
Oh lord.
and they so for the longest time in that game, I was thinking, oh, it's set because I didn't know it was set in Japan. It was supposed to be. So I was playing through it, and I'm like, oh, they just happened to go to a town with yokai and stuff in it. I'm like, that's a very bizarre thing to see in America.
Well, they did something similar to that in the Prey, the one of the Predator movies.
Hmm.
If you watch it in English, the whole movie is in native. I forget which tribe the lady is in, so I don't want to say the wrong word. But apparently, the whole movie is in that language, and the settlers are speaking French, and I think they're supposed to be British people, but they made them speak French so that you people, when they watch the movie, you don't understand what they say, basically. And
Ah,
apparently, depending on which language you change it to, it changes the language. Like if you change it so that the main character will be dubbed in English, it'll change the language of the settlers to something else so that you still don't understand what they're saying.
Why
oh,
does that sound familiar?
it's probably because I love things that you just remind me of Senran and Kagura. of all things,
Yeah.
of all things, Senran and Kagura. There was one where one of the girls is like she originates from an English speaking country, and she meets up with one of her relatives. But see, because in English they can't like change them from speaking English to English. They changed it from English to French. But I was playing through the game, but with English subtitles and in Japanese. So there was a slight problem where they forgot to change that in the English subtitles. So I was listening to a Japanese person doing English, and the subtitles
Yes,
they were doing French. I'm like, this is unintentionally
that's
freaking
kind of
hilarious.
funny.
I thought I was the only one that played Senran Kagura, to tell the truth.
Oh yeah, a lot of people don't play that because reasons.
Creative
Oh,
Builder
it's so
2 says
funny.
that is
I'm
cursed.
sorry. And the fightings, I'm sorry, if you just want to talk like video games that handle well, the fighting of that game like is fine tuned.
Oh yeah, really freaking hard as well. I remember going through the tutorial and get my ass absolutely beat. I had to turn the difficulty down.
Yep.
I was not expecting that.
The last boss took me a few tries, especially if you get the DLC ones. They did take me a few try to master.
I couldn't get into the water gun one though.
Me neither.
Hmm.
When I didn't even try it. Like when I saw the trailer for it, I was like, "Oh, what did you do to my game?" Okay, maybe it's just a one-time thing, but I've yet to hear of another Senran Kagura game coming out.
I think we've just been doing like remasters of the old ones.
Yeah, they're putting him out on Switch, something like that. Mind you, at one point, what else is there to do with this story? I mean, bring in a new school, like a new school of girls. Well, I guess they could just do that. Yeah.
There's like what 4 schools.
Yeah, something like that. I haven't played in a while. I don't. That's a detail I don't remember. But 4 sounds about right.
I don't know which game you were both talking about, so I'm just smiling and nodding.
Senran Kagura, you never played that?
Nope.
Oh,
It's a fighting game where you
yeah.
play ninja girl.
Creative
You
Builder
can
2
only
says that
control
some kids'
girls.
stories
Phil,
are
look
just
at the
And their shtick-
screenshots. Look at the screenshots, Phil.
The shtick of it is when you take damage, you lose your clothes.
Ooh, let's find where you posted
Kind of
that
like
screenshot.
another game that was like that was really fun was Akiba Strip.
Oh, that one was
You're
hilarious.
fighting vampires, and to kill them, you expose them to the sun, so you take off their shirts. That one was funny. Well, the gameplay was funny. The story was actually like kind of deep and dark a bit.
I'll be honest. I mostly skipped a bunch of the dialogue that was kind of just running on constantly.
Oh yeah, it is long. It's like that other game from it's Atlas that does those games, if I'm not mistaken.
Persona.
Yeah, the same company that does Persona. I
Mhm.
played what's it called? Not confession, conception.
Oh yeah. Where you have to make little. You go through like the ceremony with the girls to make like a kid that fights in the dungeon.
Mm-hmm. And then you have that song, "Congratulations on your new arrival," that plays while you're choosing the class and everything of the baby.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, because you make babies and you bring them to dungeons to fight.
Yeah, that doesn't sound weird at all. No. No.
Not at all, you know, like. But it's actually a good RPG. Like if you like JRPG, like the it reminded me a lot of Dot Hack, as if you go like in random generated dungeons and stuff,
I need to go back
but
to
more
that.
turn-based.
I played like first dungeon in the original and never get any further.
Creative Builder 2 says, do you know how expansive the daycare is?
In Conception, there you go,
What?
much better.
What? Oh, that's
Thank you for another hydrate creative.
Creative Builder 2 says, don't got enough monies to not take the kids with me into the dungeon.
I can't remember the. I don't think the main character even goes out in dungeon. He's just like, kids, go do this for me.
Oh, you do you and one of the women one of the girls in your harem, for lack of a better term, because it's you and 7 girls. You pick one of them. They all have different abilities, and weapons and stuff like that. Because if I remember correctly, depending on what girl you bring and what kids you have with you, you unlock like special, like super duper attacks between you when you team up. Because I know there's like a major attack where there's an animation that starts with you and the girl you brought along in the dungeons doing flippity doo dahs, and the kids start glowing and shit. The game is really good. Like, I know it sounds like, oh my god, it's disgusting and perverted, but no, it's made in a tasteful way. You know, like it's not.
Yeah, as long as you don't talk about the. Was it the cat mascot? What's the mascot again?
I forget that. Oh, I forget that.
Oh yeah,
The
I watched a little bit of the anime version, and my god, that cat was
right
the
now
worst
that
thing.
you said mascot, the only one that popped into my head is the one from Postal.
Oh, the perfectly normal post game where you walk around and just tell everybody pose.
okay. This is getting somewhere. Right here.
Oh, this is, you know,
Sounds like you're having a long day now.
just a little. It's just Quintana is not just like stand with the. I'm not going to word it like that. Let me reword that. Why can't Tyrannus just stand with her legs in like a position where you can get right into the nook and crannies?
At least it's a straight line.
That purple you're using, what's the name?
It is.
Purple bluish, the top color.
It's Nagaroth Night base coat.
Ah.
Yeah, we're going to be taking that. We're going to do some non-oil and darken up a bit. Then I had a few highlights to bring it purple again.
Now I need the other. Now.
Looks nice.
Yeah, it's good.
Although I will applaud their choice of color coding for the Tyranids, though. It barely shows that they're supposed to be like
Creative Builder 2 says
alien.
Perfectly straight. It has a deviation of only 5 centimeters per
There's
kilometer.
tons and tons of color schemes as well. If I didn't go for this one, I probably would have went for like the Gorgon scheme, which is like a green and white scheme. But I've already done. I'm already doing Necron, so I'm like, that's enough.
Yeah, it's last night. What was the army I looked at before I went to bed? Hold on, let me check that real quick. Because I think it's new, but I'm not up to date on Warhammer.
There is one really new army just came out recently.
The Champions of Slanesh.
Oh, the Emperor's Children, yeah.
I like the color scheme.
Yeah, they just got announced
You okay, Bravo?
the other day.
That kind of pink. I think it's creamer pink that they use for well, sort of kind of washed down.
Yeah, I think it probably is pink. Like, was it pink, black, and green?
Well, it looks really close to the one from the Bogenhofen. I bought the Blood Bowl the newer edition of it.
Zero says, hug at Philinathirin.
Hugs for you too, Bravo. Hope you're doing okay.
Oh, it was orcs and humans. So I was like, oh, wait a tick.
I've never actually touched Blood Bowl because I do not know anything about American football.
Oh, you don't need to know about American football to play blood. It's actually closer to rugby than it is to football.
That actually makes sense considering where it's made. Yeah. I was kind of tempted.
It's fun.
I was tempted to get the Narco team. But I'm like, who am I going to play it with?
I mean, chilling's good.
Well, if you're curious to try it, just buy the Blood Bowl 2. Don't buy the third one. Don't buy the first one. Buy the 2 Legendary Edition.
Yeah, people are saying the third one isn't good at all.
It's because there's... Put it this way, like, if you're gonna unlock a special piece of armor, like shoulder guards or helmet or whatever, you're building a team, right? So you might want more than one of your guys to have that piece of armor or helmet, right?
Oh, did they gacha? Did they do a gacha system?
if you want to equip your entire team with the helmet, you're gonna need to buy that helmet like whatever amount of time you want it in your team.
Oh, lovely. I love when they pressure you into spending money. It's great.
Because the graphics are nice. The gameplay, apparently they fixed a bit of the bugs that the second one had that were a bit of an annoyance. But just for that, like I only play the second one. I put the third one on my wish list, to be honest, if it ever falls on. Like, I bought the second one on sale for $5.
You pick that up. I've got most of the Warhammer games at this point, so I may as well.
It's fun. Like, if you enjoy playing board games on computer and you just want to see what the game is without investing, it's worth it. You know what? At this point, I'm gonna cheat. Fuck it.
Off of this minute. Wah! You got 2 with that one. Thank you. Now we both got
CM_Kite says the drawing is looking great.
Don't like me. It's gross.
You do know, I've been dead for quite a long time. That fur is not green for no reason.
CM_Kite.
I do wash, but there's just so much you can do with a putrefied corpse. I mean,
Well,
Sarah 15 says felon.
formaldehyde helps, but only so much, unfortunately.
grab. And
That's why I wear a t-shirt. It at least
Captain_Brov0 says, head pat at day tottered zombie.
this.
That means that means me of when they actually came up with formaldehyde. They dragged Abraham Lincoln's body around all the states to be like, hey, look how well we preserved them.
Ew. I mean, I'm not gonna question somebody's sales tactics. Not the one I would have used.
I'm just impressed that they got the go ahead for that. Like, oh, do you mind if we take the president's body and put stuff on it and drag it around?
We'd like to find out how long we can keep him fresh, you know? Like a bag of chips. Lincoln, eat flesh. No.
At that point, that'd be Zomboys. Yay! Thank you. Ugh.
Sir_Hellside says incoming.
And the
package.
hydrate. Oh. And the posture check, which we all know I'm terrible at doing when it comes to drawing.
The what?
Posture check.
What is a posture check?
Making sure you're sitting properly.
Yeah, don't have your back just bent.
Oh, we're supposed to do that?
Yeah?
We're supposed to.
Oh. Gee. You know, though, I usually sit like cross-leg when I draw.
Yeah,
because I
Phil
can
does the
bring my
same thing.
chair a bit closer to my desk, but I'm 46 years old, right? So and I have low blood pressure. The other day, after drawing for like I think I drew for like 4 or 5 hours straight
Oof.
with my leg cross-legged. I just realized like one of my foot had no blood.
Sir_Hellside
Oh,
says
no.
is zombie El
The
Protector
pain.
WL.
Oh my god.
Oh, just go away from your desk, just fall over.
_Brov0 says no, we're
Oh,
supposed
no,
to
it-
sit knees up on
like,
a chair like elf.
I just put the foot down for a little while and just sat there, and like it comes back. Like it's the joys of getting older, but wiser. So they say, but I've yet to speak with them about that stuff. I don't know who they are, but they are quite elusive.
Nem, you're getting a care package.
Sir _
Yay.
outside says nem, but incoming package.
Thank
Zombie,
you.
do the whole care package too.
Thanks, outside
What's a
buddy.
care package? Thank you.
Hydrate,
I don't know
stretch,
what-
and posture check.
It's Zombie
Oh.
L from Death Note. I'm not Zombie, are you? Are you L from Death Note?
I mean, I also sit
No.
cross-legged on my my chair, so
I'm not. I am not as great at deduction, but I do sit like him from time to time, though.
Captain
Especially
_
when I work a
Brov0
long
says
time at the
Y7
computer.
highly
It's
pants
it
grab.
it is comfortable.
I wish I could do that. I would just break some. My legs are too
I'll
long.
probably one day break my chair when I do that. My chair. I'll probably one day sit like that and.
I've made the mistake of doing that before, and I've almost launched my desk.
oh no.
Because like I crossed my legs and I ended up lifting all the desk up. The perks of being tall, and apparently having strong legs.
Yep. I guess it's the whole conundrum. Tall people wish they were smaller to fit in tiny areas, and small people wish they were taller so that they could reach that shelf over there.
Nah, I just wish I had a stronger back.
Well, mind you, with painting, I agree it is difficult sometimes to keep a good posture, because I will notice sometimes you'll crank your arm off or twist your wrist, or just to get to that good angle with the brush by keeping the other hand straight. We shouldn't do that, but
Yeah, I get it. I need to get desk raisers at some point to bring this freaking desk higher up.
have you ever tried those you fit them on your desk and they look like little robot arms with little clampy things at the end of them?
Oh yeah.
And you're supposed to like use those instead of your hands to paint.
Oh yeah, give me 2 seconds. Where is it? I have never ever used this thing.
I have the shakes too much. Like I wouldn't be. Yeah, those things.
Yeah.
Because I need to be able to put both my wrists together to stop the shakes and be able to paint straight.
This and this,
I thought it'd be really handy, but I've just never ever touched it.
where it needs to be cleaned.
I will admit though, it looks cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
When I saw it, I was like, I want one. You're not gonna use it, but
Yeah.
I want it.
A bunch of people have equated it to like two like Hydra heads.
Probably, yeah.
Wait, any word need cleaning, or did I actually manage to clean? Well, that's a first. Hey, I did it!
Yay!
Now the only thing I need to do is I just need to thicken the line a little bit in the back, but so this way he's visible. Oh, here. keep clean. Okay.
Right, it's starting to come along now.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for the hydrate. Oh,
I'm gonna have to do this 4 more times
The
after this.
the kind of orange glow on that one side looks really cool.
oh Lord.
Oh, democracy. Yeah, they
Do I
are.
have to salute again?
Captain
If you want.
underscore Rob Zero says felon 4
God
HD
damn.
salute felon 4 HD salute felon 4
I can't
HD
see my
salute.
drawing anymore.
No.
Veteran says felon 4 HD
That takes over
salute
my
felon 4
screen.
HD salute.
Oh, you put it on top of your screen while you. Oh no.
So they stopped me from drawing for a few
015 says
minutes when they
felon
do
4
this.
HD salute felon
It's
4
a nice
HD
break.
salute
Also,
felon
hi,
4 HD salute
Gordy.
Hey,
felon 4
Gordy.
HD salute.
Ugh.
Gordy
How was your
266 says
Sea of
felon
Thieves
4 HD
yesterday?
salute.
Yeah.
Captain underscore Rob Zero says Halo
It
Gordy.
was hard.
Gordy
It was
266
right.
Last democracy for this month.
We pirates know be talking about our adventure, see? Could be used against us in a court of law.
Oh, speaking of, Belle, have you watched Treasure Planet?
Gordy 266 says and it went. Not much
Oh,
loot.
that's cool that you
And
found the
also
lost
not
ship.
found a lost ship.
At least you didn't lose your ship. That's good.
What's a pirate without his ship?
Johnny Depp.
Just a pie.
Okay, well, at least now I can see where all the.
Captain underscore Rob Zero says Captai 2881 face palm.
And he starts singing, well, I'm half the man I
Captain underscore Rob
used to
Zero
be.
says,
R. Derby old sea chanty, you see.
Creative Builder 2 says, join.
What does an old retired pirate use when he's on the land?
I don't know.
An RV.
Alright. Look. Not super. Ooh.
Creative Builder 2 says, oh, I got a pirate hot in Tangier.
At least that's like a good piece of gear in Tangier to have.
Captain underscore Brov Zero says, Battle Royale.
Hell yeah, good luck, Bravo.
Is he looking for revenge on Gordy?
I think so. Ooh,
The goaler?
Bravo's doing well.
Creative Builder 2 says, I nearly got a full set of pirate.
Rip.
Captain underscore Brov Zero
Did he
says,
just
a speed
die?
punch.
Yeah, I think you might be winning this, Phil.
Oh no.
The Lapras is reigning supreme.
Create Builder 2 says slices space time. Sean Skyblade says fell so good at art I am always impressed Felon 4 HD salute.
Yeah, it feels really good at art.
Captain underscore Brov 0 says,
I don't know. I
Salt
keep
Genie
feeling
Oi
like
2 Cry.
I could do so much better, but again, that's like an artist. Um, pain,
Create
I
Builder
guess.
2
I get
says,
that.
Yeah,
Battle Royale.
we're never quite happy with what we do.
Yeah, I made a mistake the other day of looking up the Golden Demon winners. Which
Oh boy, yeah.
yeah,
Sean Skyblade
That'll get
says
you to
Yofel
stop
wins.
painting real fast. Like, oh well, better give it up. I ain't never gonna paint that good.
mm,
Create Builder 2
Never
says,
say never.
Battle Royale.
Do they have a like what would be the correct way to say this? Do they have like a pity category? Like,
they have a
Sean
children's
Skyblade
category.
says go Fel.
do I have a category where my mom's vote that I did a really good job, that it counts for a lot, you know, like
I don't think they do. I think the closest you can get is bronze.
is there a category where I'm such a nice person it counts, right? I made you muffins.
How does this?
I bribed the judges. They're not getting anything for this.
Oh, that category I might actually stand a chance, you know, like
The bribing
the bribing category, like, oh yeah,
Sean
taste that
Skyblade
cake,
says,
yo.
oh god, don't unmute all
Taste
the
that
streams
cake.
at once.
Now vote for me,
Create Builder 2 says I died, Gordy died.
and you'll get more.
Oh, bravo! Well done. Sheldon absolutely eviscerated this thing.
Says a sweet pew pew, a sweet pew pew, a sweet pew pew, a sweet pew pew.
Nice! Congrats!
You know, everybody's saying Gordy, and I keep
Create Builder 2 says Sean
Gordy
died.
Howe. Like, I'm like, are we talking about the goaler here?
No,
Create Builder 2 says,
one
Battle
of our
Royale.
friends, their name is Gordy.
At least it's not as bad as
Captain
TTS
underscore
with
Brov 0
with
says
Anya.
Apollo
I think she's
323
Agnes.
Dover Yippee.
We don't talk about the TTS butchering Anya's name. Okay.
Sean
is that
Skyblade says
everything
Felon
now?
4 HD salute.
You know, for some strange reason, I thought Aldrin went downstairs and I just heard him cough behind me, and I'm like, wait a second, wasn't he downstairs?
Imposter.
I don't even know when he snuck back
Create Builder 2
upstairs.
says TDS is just doing TDS.
You have an
things.
imposter in your house, Phil.
I might.
Create Builder 2 says I'm dead.
When am I not going crazy?
Captain
Alright,
underscore
let's
Brov 0 says
see
Felon
how
4
this is
HD
going
salute.
to look.
Well, at least you're going somewhere.
Sean Skyblade
You're not
says
wrong.
Fel is going
That
crazy.
kid's going places. Going crazy, that is.
Let's. Where is
Create
my
Builder
emote
2 says
filter?
Fel got second.
Nice.
Boop. How does it?
Create Builder 2 says to Gordy.
Oh, it didn't save it yet. Now it.
Create Builder 2 says
Let's.
Battle
Oh,
Royale.
thank you for the hydrate.
Sean Skyblade says I mean Fel I love
I
you but you
know.
choose to put up with us we all know you're completely nuts.
We can all go crazy at the same time.
Okay, so on 3?
Do we really need a countdown for that one, or are we just naturally crazy and just accept it as it is?
I don't know.
We just send Phil back to caffeine.
That
Let me ask that pink elephant that's sitting in my chair right there, you know.
you know, that screaming, I feel like I could hear Gordy doing that after hearing the word caffeine. And caffeine doesn't exist anymore, so you can't send me back to something that doesn't exist.
Caffeine doesn't exist.
Creative Builder 2
Caffeine.tv,
says,
yeah.
Battle Royale.
What's that?
It was a streaming platform.
Gordy266 says yup, caffeine.
Sounds like it would have been perfect for me.
It had its ups, it had its downs.
Mainly I was just joking because yeah, like whenever I stream, usually I have a cup of coffee. That's why.
I mean, caffeine on caffeine. That's nothing unheard of.
It's quite redundant though.
Is it?
It's like in the dictionary under redundant, it says C redundant. Fine, you got me
Creative
there.
Builder 2 says let me just chug a monster on caffeine.
Stretchy, stretchy, stretchy. Stretchy on the other side. Whew.
Creative Builder 2 says Sean on a double.
So that's another knock on the list of things I want to
Sean
draw.
Skyblade says apparently I'm good at fighting.
You're gonna go through a few
John for the
Marvel
win.
characters.
Yeah.
Which one? The
Creative Builder 2 says Battle Royale.
probably Deadpool must be on your list. I mean,
Deadpool's on my list. Spider-Man's on my list. I still have one more Jeff the Shark that came to mind that I need to do of him nomming on a shark, on a heart.
you want to know a funny little tidbit though that I learned in how to draw comic books that I bought. If you draw Spider-Man first, you basically have your outline for Deadpool.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
yeah.
do.
Sean Skyblade says
Yeah,
I
there
forgot
was a
that
whole
when I'm
storyline
completely
about
filled with rage, I eat
the Marvel
pantry
comics
contents
about that.
and
How
junk food.
didn't Deadpool start wearing the Spider-Man outfit to start with?
Well, not to start with. Well, his
Captain
old
_
uniform,
Bob Zero
it
says
basically
negative
looked
soon.
like Spider-Man with black eyes and a little white dot in the middle.
Where is my?
Well, basically, kind of almost.
Oh, Phil, are you going to do a Venom one where he hugs someone but absorbs them in the process?
I haven't thought of doing that one. I thought of doing like a heart symbiote, where it's basically Venom doing a heart with its with symbiote.
Creative Builder 2
You
says
know
bravo,
what
don't
would
let
look
Sean
cool
win.
though, with the effect that you did with Miss Fantastic,
Mm-hmm.
Green
Captain _ Bob
Green
Zero
Lanterns.
says pulse one shake.
I could do some DC characters.
Well, yeah, because you could pull off the you know, like how they make their they use the ring to make construct.
Uh-huh.
You could use the same
15
technique
says
except
Felon
use
Foursquare.
greens instead of, well, all mind you, lanterns. There's yellow lanterns now, red lanterns,
Yeah,
blue
there's a ton of
lanterns,
different
indigo
colours.
lanterns. Like, have fun with the colors of the lantern that you want, basically.
At this point, I think there's a lantern of every color.
That basically is, yeah.
White, black. Well, black is zombies. White is basically the anti-zombie, if I remember correctly.
Probably.
And there's purple, blue, orange, and I'm going by the ones that are in the Lego game I played. Because I stopped at I stopped collecting at it was infinite infinite
Infinite Crisis.
day. No, it was after the Infinite Crisis. It was after the New 52. I stopped collecting. It was in Brightest Day. It was the Green Lantern series when exactly the Black Lantern arrived and they were basically like zombies.
Creative Builder
Like
2
getting a
says
black
steals
ring
zombies
meant that you
Legos.
became dead and the people that you touched became like living dead. Sorta, kinda. You're stealing my Legos. Okay, but only because I'm not using him now. I want him back.
Let's.
But yeah, the Green Lantern mythos, like ever since they brought back Al Jordan, I was way into back then.
I'll be honest, I was never into Hal Jordan. It was always
Captain
John
underscore
Stewart.
Brov Zero says I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky,
Well,
I
it's
could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could
my
be
favorite
anything, you
one
are
is Kyle
gotta be
Rayner.
green.
But
Gotta
the
be
whole
mean, gotta
story
be
of
everything more. Why don't you
because
like
when
me?
Al Jordan
Why
basically
don't you
stopped
like
being
me?
a Lantern is when he
Why don't
became
you walk out the
Parallax
door?
for the longest time, then got rid of the Parallax and became the Spectre for a while.
Yeah, they were just like, relax, bro.
Yeah,
There.
that was those were my like favorite. Those were the years that got me collecting
Captain
comics
underscore
like
Brov Zero
hardcore.
says such
Really,
an
like
earworm of a song.
I couldn't get. I would spend like $300 every paycheck in comics.
Move this onto my other.
I have never collected comics, but I did get
It
some
is.
Swamp Thing
Oh.
magazines passed down.
Swamp Thing's pretty cool. He's an underappreciated character.
The thing I remember when I was reading through them was, I cannot believe how short these are. I think I got to them in
Well,
like 5 minutes.
if you read the single format, yeah, I used to collect the trade paperbacks, so it's like 5 or 6 issues together, so you have a good 100, 200 page book, you know? Mind you, my collection has zero value because of that, because I didn't used to buy the little comic ones. I would buy like the reprinted versions.
Yeah, so you don't have any of the originals.
Exactly. But the ones that I would buy would often come with commentaries, like they would have letters or literally interviews with the artist or different things.
Cool.
I do have one trade paperback though that comes with a certificate of authenticity that has the signature of Kevin Smith. It's when Kevin Smith wrote the first book in a series for Green Arrow.
And move.
They'll need to have a crossover at some point with Green Arrow and Hawkeye.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, they did back in I want to say early 2000 1990s.
Behind the
They
scenes
did
chat. I'm not seeing anything.
a crossover between DC and Marvel, and it was DC versus Marvel, and it had ended with a series called Amalgam Comics, which were an attempt by DC and Marvel to make characters like you had the Captain America fused with Superman, Batman fused with Wolverine. But yeah, they did do that at one point. I remember Elektra gets her ass beat by Wonder Woman. Wolverine wins against Lobo. Superman wins against the Hulk. Spider-Man beats Superboy. Or is it the other way around? I forget.
Oh,
There we go.
Aldrin, thank you for the follow. Welcome. You know what they should have done? They should have. What? What?
Wait. Are you telling me my hunt wasn't following you?
No. Apparently not.
Aldrin!
Dun,
Psyche
dun,
says I
dun.
Or was before. It's alright. It's alright.
Cat's out of the bag, yo.
I believe it. Honestly, like you think you're following someone, then you go on their channel, you're like, wait a second, wasn't I following you? And it's like, nope.
I wouldn't be surprised if Twitch just
Captain_Brob
puts an
0
unfollow.
says
They do
dun
that
dun
sometimes.
dun.
They do?
Yeah.
Is it really a thing? I thought they did that with bots only. Oh god. Okay.
Well, maybe
Hey,
if they're
Captain-
trying to get rid of bots, yeah, that one kind of makes sense actually.
I need to bring in my emote in here.
I guess.
Stella is now paranoid.
I mean, I'm not paranoid, really. I'm just kind of like, God, that kind of makes me think of the caffeine days of when that happened.
Speaking of caffeine,
Jen Psyche says unless I unfollowed as a joke because you were painting filthy Zenos and forgot to follow back.
I could believe that.
Creative Builder 2 says also that one guy that capped out the follow limits needs a few.
What can I say? I do love my Xenos army. If it wasn't because I have too many as it is, I would have bought Dark Eldar.
did you already do like kind of a highlight on the purple armor, or is it the
Not
glow
yet.
of the light that I'm seeing?
Probably
Okay,
the,
it's the
probably
glow
the
of the
glow,
light.
yeah. I'm making sure the purple is solid enough right now. I don't have to do another.
Alright, that should be fine.
We are mostly done on the base. I just need to get a few missed details here.
This.
Yeah, fuck it.
This. Now I can export. Yeah. There. Everything is ready for that.
Oh, really good.
Yeah, that's the like the background I have
Yeah.
for my shop. Let me just stretch. Man, I didn't expect that to finish this quickly. Normally it takes me a little bit longer, and today I just felt like it just went zoom.
I just calling Loki out like that.
No, Zoom is in DC. He's the yellow flash.
I'm waiting to see if they're gonna do something like that with DC now.
Nope.
Like the Overwatch thing.
Nope.
I could see them doing that.
The from what I hear, they're gonna there's gonna
Same as
be
the
a
blue-
new Superman movie that's coming out. Not too soon or soonish. They put out some trailers.
There's a blue Flash now?
Well, yeah.
There's in
Technically.
every color, I think, of everything.
I thought there was only red and yellow.
No, Professor Zoom is the
Yellow one.
first Eobard Ton is the first yellow Flash because of all the time travel thing. Or actually, is it his friend that got in? No, one of his friend actually got into a wheelchair, and with the time windmill that they invented, and that's like way back in the 60s or 70s or even 80s, I think.
Captain_Brob0 says Eobard is yellow.
Yeah, that's it.
The reverse flash.
But that Professor Zoom was one of was yellow at one point when he came back.
I do love the meme to do with him. It's so good.
The Flash is really good. Like his timeline and everything. Like his the TV series wasn't that bad either. I watched it for a while, but
Oh, is that the one with the what's his?
it's just they.
Ezra Miller? Did they make a TV show with him?
No. He was in the movies. It was just before his time. Apparently, they asked the actor for that played in the TV series to play the Flash in the movies, but they wanted somebody that would pull
You
more,
got this.
Captain underscore
you know, like a bigger name.
Get round to finishing the last series.
Good luck, creative.
You got it, creative.
But yeah, no, the TV series wasn't bad, but they were just too much in a rush to get to some of the more fun part of the Flash. I found.
I wish they would have made an animated series. The Flash.
Well, they did make a good animated movie, Flashpoint Paradox, the
Yeah, I've heard-
animated movie.
Yeah,
That's really
but
good.
Isn't that the one with Bruce's dad as Batman?
Yeah. I own the actual comic books of that. The comic book is way better than the animated, and I didn't even watch the movie. But I hear they're revamping their whole thing with the new Superman movie that's coming out soon, and they're gonna redo everything from.
Oh, good.
Well, at least that's what the rumors are saying.
Finally, de-shitify it. Lovely.
Hopefully, because I've always been more of a DC fan than Marvel. I love the colorful superheroes they have. The stories are really good.
I really enjoyed
Yes,
the
love.
Justice League animated series.
Yeah. Well, the Batman animated series was also really good.
All right, there we go. Oh,
Captain
Bells just went
underscore
big.
Bob Zero says giant fell.
Sorry. I hit the zoom in, and apparently it
Jen
still
Cycle
had me
says
flagged in
XD.
here. My wings fine? Yeah, they're fine.
Right, there we go.
Sorry, chat.
There's the base quotes finish.
Oh god.
Just fell, just suddenly revealing our plot to take over the digital world.
Captain underscore
By becoming
Bob Zero
giant.
says Captai 28814K. Creative Builder 2 says
No
don't eat
promises,
Mario
chat.
shrooms fell.
Respect the kaiju.
What? Oh.
Respect the giant alien, not alien, angel.
Fine now? Okay, that's good.
Actually, that
Oh,
wouldn't be that bad of a of a T-shirt idea.
Which?
Your avatar smashing through a city kaiju style. Like,
Oh
"Rah!"
god.
Captain underscore Bob Zero says
Nah,
hey
nah,
fellow
out of the
angel
way.
Captai 2881
My kitty
heart.
decided she wants attention.
It sounds like cats. Alright, shade, let's go on oil.
That's fine. She's finally coming out of her shell.
You notice that most streamers have cats?
It's true.
I miss owning a dog, though. I really miss being a dog owner.
Captain underscore Bob Zero says
Yeah,
lap
lap
warmers.
warmer, definitely.
I mean, that's if the cat does sit on your lap. Mine doesn't.
My dog used to be the best though. The way he would put like one paw over my thigh and just lay his head on my knee so that I would get to pet his head. Watching movies with him was the best. And that's why, like, to this day, I can't watch the beginning of John Wick 1 because that beagle looks exactly like mine did.
You know there's a website out there that tells you if a dog dies in a movie before you watch it? A lot of people use it because, you know, they really like their dogs, they don't like seeing dogs die.
You know, I'm not ashamed to admit it, but when I watched the movie Frankenweenie, I bawled like a baby. And I remember my ex telling me, you know, it's a kid's movie, right? He's gonna be okay. And I was like, I know. And what movie was it? Like it's a comedy. It's a cop with like a dog, and the dog is annoying the
Turner and
whole
Hooch.
thing, and you get at the end, and they have to put it down.
It's Turner and Hooch, or is it?
Is that it?
It's either that or was it Old Yeller? No idea. But the one
I
with
know.
Turner Hooch is where he's a police officer. That one?
I know there's one with Tom Hanks, and that one ends well. You think the dog is gonna die, but he's fine.
Yeah,
Actually,
the one Tom Hanks is Turner and Hooch.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about the one, you know, the guy's an actor. He usually plays a doofus in the movies. And in that one, he's a cop with a dog.
Hmm.
You know what? Hold on. What's his name?
But nah, at the end of Turner and Hooch, the dog does like dies. These puppies.
He dies.
Yeah, the dog
15
dies.
says Felon
Turner and
4
Hooch.
HD salute.
Well, I haven't seen that since I was a kid, so. But I was pretty sure he survived, though.
Nah, it was just one of his puppies. I think I thought that as well as a kid. I think I watched it for the first time when I was like 6.
Smitty_87 says not Owen
Could be
Wilson.
one with Owen
Right.
Wilson. I think there is a movie he's
Owen Wilson,
in
that
that
would
has
make
a
sense.
dog.
Owen Wilson, that might be it. You know, I just asked for like dog movie, and it gave me The Mask. Okay, like that's not a dog movie.
I don't remember hogging them.
He's only
Milo?
there in 2 scenes. No, 3 scenes. I'm sorry. Yeah. Owen Wilson. It could be. Hold on, because I'm terrible with name. Let me see. Owen Wilson.
He's a guy
Yeah,
that's
it is
like,
Owen Wilson.
all
Yeah,
right.
that's it. The dog movie with him. The ending of that movie, Marley and Me. That's it. He's not a cop. He's something else. That fucking movie, man.
Yeah, that one made me cry.
And it's one of those movies that you watch, you're like, oh, it should be funny. It's Owen Wilson, right? Like I'm probably gonna laugh my butt off.
Says Marley.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
I
I
hate
thought he
when
was a
movies
cop.
do
I
that.
probably got mistaken them with Turner and Hooch and stuff. But yeah,
See the movies are like, I'm gonna go on this and have a nice relaxing comedy time, and then it turns into that kind of thing where it just makes you bawl your eyes out.
Godzilla -1 did that to me too. That end scene, oh my god. Like top-notch acting all the way.
Really need to watch the new Godzilla ones.
The American ones are not bad, but
Like, legit, the only Godzilla movie I've watched is the one everyone hates.
which one? The
I say
1996?
it's the one with Matthew Broderick.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
I don't hate that movie. It's just, it's what if Godzilla was a puppy? You know, like,
Yeah.
what if Godzilla ran away from the military instead of smashing it to bits? You know, it's kind of an out of character movie, I would say, but it's not bad. Some of the jokes are
By the way, how you doing, Smitty? How's
But yeah,
the
if you-
writing?
If you haven't seen the newer ones, they're worth a watch.
Yeah, I typically stay away from kaiju movies because I don't like having to have the human parts of the movie in it.
Depends which ones.
It's the same reason why I stopped watching Transformers movies. I'm like, I don't give a shit about the people. Show me the freaking big thing.
Well, so I agree in some of the kaiju movies. I'm like, oh, quit it. I don't want to see the humans anymore, especially the ones with Kennys. You know, those young kids that do everything.
Oh yeah.
So, but and we call them. I adopted the moniker Kenny because it's one of the YouTubers that I watched that calls him that. He goes, the rule is if for you to be a Kenny is you have to be like less than 10 and come up with solutions that adults should have come up with like that, you know. Or you know everything about the monster somehow. That's a Kenny. But anyway. No, the one I would say though that the youth part is really good is Shin Godzilla. And Godzilla -1 too was again. But that's cuz it's top-notch acting like
This is gonna be fun to color.
Good luck, Phil.
Because after I get all of this done, I have to intermingle white in it, or blue and white.
All the teeth in. Lovely.
Oh no.
oh,
I always forget to do that because the Terminus have such tiny freaking teeth. Yeah, I'll be fine. I just need to paint them black and then go over them white. I got lucky with this one. This one doesn't have eyes, so I don't have to do that, so that's good.
because that was my criteria of selections. Oh look, they don't have eyes. Perfect, easier to paint.
Oh, eyes suck with paint. I hate it. If I get one,
It's difficult not to get the goofy look, I admit.
yeah. If you get tiny like sisters about, the eyes are just possible to get good. I went out of my way to get a paint cast brush.
As good as his, but I do admit that the video that Squidmar did for how he does eyes did help a lot. They're not super duper nice, but they are better than what I used to make. Basically, I would say.
The general rule of thumb seems to be that you do the entire eye in black, then you put the white on either side. Comes out to more of a natural looking eye. So
Yeah.
put the entire thing white and then a dot black.
Well, or like if you do something with red eyes or another color of eyes, just use your. No, you're right. Yeah, you're right. But it's hard to do it like that. I never get the perfect circle in the middle when I.
You want to see my most recent attempt at doing eyes?
Sure. Of course.
This is when I forgot I had a small brush. So, I'll forget the camera.
Alright.
That's actually pretty good though. I'm seeing just the armor part.
Yeah, I quite like the arm part. I just wish the face looked better. I'm gonna adjust the focus so we can see this like.
I feel like I'm gonna regret this once I'm done.
It'll be fine, Phil. Don't worry about it. So yeah, that's what I said out looking like.
I've seen a lot worse.
I'm just really happy that she has a big ass hat.
I mean, they're not terrible.
Thank you. But yeah, the female miniatures are just so hard to paint because it's such small line.
I swear, I get the feeling somebody's gonna look at me and be like, "Can you send me this so I can have this as a tattoo?"
Why not?
I mean, probably.
Yeah. I'm trying to turn it. I'm trying to do like the symbiote as a heart. What?
Is it gonna be attached to Carnage or Venom?
It
would be better Toxin, actually.
Is it going to do both? Both Carnage and Venom?
If you like the symbiote, check out Toxin. Toxin is my favorite symbiote. Imagine if Venom was a toddler. Like some of what they did in the Sony movie, that was my beef with the movie. I kept telling my ex at the time, I was like, that's not Venom, that's Toxin. Toxin would do that. Like when he speaks to people and he misunderstands stuff, that's like there is one scene in the comic where Toxin is possessing a police officer. And the police officer made a deal with him. Okay, well, one night you can go out and do whatever you want. I don't know. I don't want to hear about it. And the next day he wakes up and there's computers everywhere in his house. And he goes, "What did you do?" He's just, "I went into this place. There was computers everywhere, and I wanted to bring them home because you said you needed a computer. I wanted to be helpful." Or something like that. I forget the details. Adorable. But he can also kick ass, so which is important for a comic book character, of course.
I would have been really happy if, like everyone was saying, if Spider-Man was actually in the Venom movie. But nope.
Technically, he could be.
Yeah, but Sony is like super adverse to having Spider-Man, the character they own, any other movies.
Well, they did a deal with Disney for the Endgame thingamajig, but And I think there's another Spider-Man movie that's in the works. No.
Probably.
Yes, there is.
I know one I was surprised to hear was Mortal Kombat 2. There's gonna be a sequel to the last Mortal Kombat movie they made.
Wasn't the one they made like a prequel to the first tournament? Also,
I think it's supposed to be. I didn't hate that movie. It was okay. I would have preferred if the story had revolved around a one of the main characters from the roster, though, and not a made for the movie invention.
didn't
I mean, they did that with Twisted Metal as well.
The TV series was good. Twisted
Yeah.
Metal. Oh, that was really good. Which character? No, the main character is not in. He's in the main game. No.
Is he? I don't recall him being in the.
Yeah.
What,
Well,
Sweet
they
Tooth?
they made him a lot different, and they changed a lot of details about him. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he's in Twisted Metal Black at least, or one of the later games. Or he's like supposed to be somebody else. I know I wanted to see Axel.
87 says, isn't Mortal Kombat canon in Sabrina the Teenage
I
Witch?
don't
Like,
think so,
she's related to
Smitty.
one of the characters.
At least not that I recall.
Wait a minute. They did recently do a new Sabrina the Teenage Witch continuation. It
Oh,
gets really
God.
gothic. No, apparently it's so good. I saw little snippets of it. Like if I had disposable income, I probably would be collecting that series. It looks that good. But I think I don't know. But maybe depending on who does the Sabrina the Teenage Witch comics, because I think Mortal Kombat technically is in Marvel continuity.
No, I think it's DC.
I know they made a DC game, but the comic books, I don't think Mortal Kombat is printed by DC
Speaking of,
because they're two different things.
speaking of Mortal Kombat, test to know if the creators knew what they were doing. Was it Sub-Zero that killed Scorpion's clan, or was it Quan Chi in the TV show?
In the new movie,
Yeah.
I forget.
Because if they made it Quan Chi, then someone actually did their research. That's good going.
I know the big bad guy is Sub-Zero. Was Quan Chi even introduced in that movie?
Because the whole thing was Quan Chi disguised himself as Sub-Zero and killed Scorpion's entire
Yeah.
clan. But so that's why Scorpion has a grudge against them in the tournament. But I get a feeling the movie just was like, yeah, Sub-Zero was the one that did that.
Well, the clans were in fact at war at the very least.
Yeah.
But there's also like 3 different Sub-Zeros. I know
Well-
there's 2 because one of them becomes Noob Saibot,
Yeah, that's the original
Older 2 says,
Sub-Zero.
and then
The
the
new one
other
is
one
good.
is his brother.
And the new ones with the alliance thingy, like I know in Mortal Kombat X or something, like the new Sub-Zero is good if my memory's not too faulty.
In the 90s, or whenever they were doing some of the older Mortal Kombat movies,
I think
one
it
of
was a
the
TV
actors appeared
series.
in
It
an
was back in
episode
the 90s.
as the character he plays in Mortal Kombat, who's apparently married to one of Sabrina's relatives. He
Wait,
gets
which
into a spat
episode
with
was
Satan.
Oh, yeah, that does ring a bell. Hold on.
I don't
Yeah.
recall that episode.
No, but it rings a bell. Wasn't it just a promo thing? Like they were supposed to be people dressed up as the character, and they made fun of your costumes are sucky. They don't even look like the game. And they looked at each other like, well, we're the actors from the movie. Like,
Yo, that wouldn't surprise me. Did you guys see the crossover between Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers?
no. But I saw the one between Ninja Turtles and Batman, and that was amazing.
I saw that recently where I was looking on YouTube, and I'm like, wait a second, I missed that. I don't
Arcade
remember which
Gaming, thank you very much for
Power
the follow.
Rangers it was, but yeah,
Huh?
I saw the like a clip of it.
Of Batman and Ninja Turtles?
No, the Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles.
No.
Yeah, I just remember that from the 90s because it was when the Ninja Turtles were in their full like the full like bodysuit thing where it was live action.
Yeah.
That was a trippy era.
I miss those days.
They did a TV series like that too,
Yeah,
where they introduce what was her name?
Venus de Milo.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
hey guys.
Thank you.
I think they've rendered her non-canon, or if they might have just recently reintroduced her to the comics. Because there's that whole thing with Last Ronin being canon,
Yeah.
so there's an
That
entirely new roster of turtles now.
that series made me smile when I learned that who's the I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to spoil anything if anybody's curious to read it.
I need to go back and watch some of the older programs. Power Rangers was
Last
so
night
good.
I watched Tugs on Film from what were they called? Mondo something. Same people that did Happy Tree Friends.
Oh Lord,
Yeah.
that I haven't heard in what feels like ages.
I actually saw that recently because I was looking through the really old YouTube videos and I came across. Do you guys remember Smile.exe? The what do you call them? The My Little Pony thing?
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
I was seeing people react to that and the Smile HD one where she absolutely blasts the shit out of all the other ponies. that was freaking amazing. Now that is a piece of internet history right there. I think that was probably when did YouTube become a thing?
Oh, early 2000s, I would say. That's when it started, I think. I know I'm part of the generation that when a lot of people were starting to make it big on YouTube, we were like, why didn't that exist when we were their age? We used to do all that crap, but alone in a basement. No cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could have made a fortune.
Reminds me of when me and my friends had that PlayStation iToy thing. The amount of
Oh,
stupid
yeah.
shit you did in that.
Sir_Hellsithe says YouTube was founded on February 14th,
Ooh, Jesus.
2005.
So 20 years ago now.
You know, Modded Street Fighter 6 with VTubers. You know, it's
Monkey
funny you
Virogin
say
says
this.
fake idea.
Not long
Modded
ago,
Street
I
Fighter
watched
6 with VTubers.
a video. Somebody was talking about like old forgotten fighter games, but retro ones. And there's one apparently that is like open beta that people can make their own, and it looks like Street Fighter. It's based on the mechanics of Street Fighter 2, basically. I forget the name. And I spoke to Slade about it, and I'm like, dude, what if I start drawing like our avatar Street Fighter style, and we make like a fighter game stream
Oh
where
yeah, that
we
would be
play our
great.
own characters? He turned me off the idea when he started to explain like everything that would be involved, and I was like, oh well, you know, it's it's just an idea.
I'm still
I
impressed.
forget what it's called though.
I'm still impressed with Capcom how they managed to ride on Street Fighter 2 for so long. Like so many versions: Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Street Fighter 2 Deluxe Edition, and all that stuff. Can't blame them though.
Well, I think they are the finest example of if it's broke, don't if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Street Fighter 1 was not popular, like, at all. And then
No.
Street
That's right. It's actually surprising that they got the success that they got. Like,
They just managed to release something at the right place at the right time.
Yep.
Hmm?
RP's done. Love it.
Oh, poor fingers are like cramping up to do this. And I'm not even halfway done the heart.
oh, sorry, I'm giggling because I'm listening to my playlist while we're doing this, and I just hit the I couldn't find the actual song, so I had to find the part of the movie that has the song in it. Why Can't We Be Friends from Real Big Fish,
Uh-huh.
and it's
Yeah.
in the movie Basketball. And it's
Oh,
the scene where
Lord.
they go see the kid at the hospital, and they go, well, the Make-A-Wish Foundation want to make your last wish come true. What do you want to do? Big game hunting? Like, well, kid, you don't get the spirit of the thing. Like, the kind of jokes that hit you out of nowhere when you haven't listened to them in a long time. That's one of the movies I haven't watched in a while, though. Basketball.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
It's funny.
It immediately makes me think of the original Space Jam.
Oh no, it's the guys from South Park, right? So a lot
Oh.
of humor is, yeah, it's
That sounds great already.
oh no, the basketball and Cannibal the musical were two of their movies that I highly recommend. They look like nothing when you first look at them, but hilarious.
Do you know what you should look up next?
Sorry?
Do you know what you should look up next?
What?
What would Brian Boitano do?
Oh. I haven't watched that movie in a long time either, too.
I don't even know it was either Matt Stone or Trey Parker that was singing it.
They did a live show.
Huh.
That I was not aware of. I would have tried to get some tickets, but yeah, I saw on YouTube they did a live show of all like the songs from South Park. Well, not all of them, of course. The ones that they have the copyrights to.
Did you know that for the music video, the publisher or whatever the hell the company behind it was like, we're gonna give you this budget and you're gonna make the music video like this, and Matt and Trey were like, we're gonna get our friend to sing this song in a bar with the lowest budget possible, and we're gonna dub our voice on top of him singing the song.
Oh God, I think I need a break.
Get your break on, Phil.
I mean, at least I got almost a quarter of the heart done.
Nice.
Like, Joe, take a look.
Yeah, that is a killer
That looks
tattoo.
good. Are you gonna put like the symbiote in the middle, or you're
don't
just
know.
making the heart as?
I right now I'm making the heart as a symbiote, so I still gotta add like 2 different colors to it. And right now I'm just getting the base done before I add the rest to it.
Oh, but you could use it later if you
Yeah.
draw like I would maybe Venom would be better than Carnage. I doubt Carnage would ever do a heart. Might rip your heart out, but make a heart, not very out of character.
Yeah, he's not
But
very
he is
lovey-dovey.
red, so if you want to use it for Valentine's Day, I guess. But
I
you
mean, I
make
could
him
put
look
different
like,
colors.
you know, that I look pretty face with the 2 hands like open underneath the chin, like.
Oh, okay,
You
I
put
get
them in a
exactly
cutesy
what you
pose,
mean.
like with the heart, making
Outside.
the heart behind them. That would kind of be neat. The heart fingers, they use their symbiote to make the heart, and they use their hands for something else.
I could see it. That's an idea. But I think that's going to be it for me for today to give my hand a break. Huh, I'm apparently reacting to something again. Oh well, I'll never figure that out. I'm allergic to everything, I swear. So let us save this file.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. You laugh, but yet last night autosave saved my life. Last
Oh,
night
yeah, no.
autosave saved my life.
Clip has a really good feature of auto-saving and can retrieve it.
No,
That's
but
another reason to love this software.
I was playing Hogwarts Legacy.
Uh-huh.
I'm in the middle of a battle with spiders
Oh,
after
yeah,
2.5 hours of gameplay. Not saving.
Ooh.
Oh,
And
no.
the whole thing just shuts off. All of a sudden, game crash.
Ouch.
I'm like, what? Kept it cool. Raven was there. Oh well, lost 2.5 hours of gameplay if but thank God the auto save like was just
An
right
underscore
before the
Prof Zero says,
spider
Battle Royale.
encounter. That was fun.
It's good that autosave is a thing nowadays.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Yep, I'm gonna start rating out.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do it in a minute as well. I'm basically done.
Yeah, I need a break too, so.
I don't
And
have
since-
anybody to raid out, but yeah,
I mean, I could think of someone that's live that you would raid out to, Zombie.
sure.
Slade is live.
Ooh.
Who?
Slate.
Slade.
Oh, Slade. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he'd be done by then. I saw him on. Hold on. How do I do that again?
Create a Builder 2 says triple raid Slade.
You could type /raid in chat, or if you have the buttons, you can do the raid channel.
This is gonna be fun.
The
Sarah 15
button.
says Felon 4 HD salute.
I'm not seeing it.
It's in the stream manager. One of the colorful ones down the bottom.
Oh, I'm on the wrong page, idiot. There you go. Well, it was nice chilling with you guys this afternoon. It was nice meeting you, Nem.
Yeah, it was nice meeting you. Well, that was a nice chill stream. It flew in.
Yeah.
15 says take care, Felon 4.
Hopefully we'll do this again sometime.
And before we head out,
I mean, we do it every Wednesday.
yeah, every Wednesday.
Wow.
How
I'll come and join.
did I do?
Whenever you feel like it, you're more than welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye, zombie.
Hi, zombie.
And yes, chat, I will see you all on Friday. I don't know when are you streaming next, Nem?
I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing some Space Marine 2.
There you go. And if you're in chat, still,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he is. When is the next time you're live?
Friday, I'm gonna be streaming Resident Evil 0 still.
Ooh,
Trying
nice.
to get out of
Create a
that
Builder 2 says
training
Felon 4 raid,
academy.
Felon 4 raid, Felon
Ow,
4
ow, ow,
raid,
ow, ow,
Felon
ow,
4 raid,
ow, 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 ow,
BL4
ow,
NKE1
Not
break
that
dance,
bad.
Ah, yes.
BL4
Don't. I hate
NKE1
fish. Ow, 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 ow,
I
ow,
know.
ow.
dance, BL4
Oh, God.
NKE1 break
Ow, ow, ow,
dance,
ow.
Felon
Bye,
4
bye.
raid,
Right out.
Felon
Ow,
4
ow,
raid,
ow,
Felon
ow,
4
ow,
raid,
ow, ow, ow,
BL4 NKE1 break dance, BL4 NKE1 break dance, BL4 NKE1
Alright, so
break
guys,
dance,
if
BL4
you're not following
NKE1
Phil or
break
Zombie,
dance,
make sure to go follow them.
Felon 4 raid, Felon 4
Make
raid,
sure to follow
BL4
Zombie and
NKE1
them.
break dance,
Let's
BL4
go.
NKE1 break dance,
I will see you all on
BL4
Friday,
NKE1 break dance,
hopefully.
BL4 NKE1 break dance.
Until then, until next time for everyone, take care, stay hydrated. Don't forget
Bye.
to eat. I
Sarah
hope you have a
15
super
says
duper awesome
ReZero
remaining every
Truth
afternoon,
dance.
evening, and a good night. And I hope y'all have an awesome day tomorrow.